I have to say that a lot of life has happened and I am a completely new person. I am scared out of my mind because it's completely new. Hey, beautiful people, it's Imani. This is Birthing in Faith, a podcast for Black Christian women. Um, yeah, it's been over a year since I've said that. And so this is going to be a reintroduction episode. A lot has changed, a lot has gone on, but the passion and the desire for this podcast is still there. And so I'm really grateful for everyone who has subscribed and uh, listened and sent me DMs in the meantime. But I am so excited to see what the future for this podcast holds. Okay, so what has been going on? I have to say that a lot of life has happened and I am a completely new person. Just to be honest and vulnerable, in the beginning of this year, 2024, my mom passed away. And then 2 months later, I had my daughter. And so I have been navigating just the trenches, honestly, from losing a very significant person in my life to now gaining a very significant person in my life. And it has been life altering, but at the same time, God is so faithful and He has kept me and He continues to keep me. And it's just now at the 6 month mark where I am feeling like myself again, but also I'm feeling excited and passionate and looking forward to a lot of things in life. And that includes this podcast and my business. And so I am excited for the journey. I am scared out of my mind because it's completely new. And anyone knows about doing something new, it definitely can freak you out. But that is why we just wait on God's timing and go when He says go. And so with that, the vision and the plan for this podcast has significantly changed. Initially, I was just really excited to have a lot of interviews on the show, very little solo episodes, just because I am not the best at public speaking. And I know so many amazing women in the birth space and moms who have amazing birth stories that I want to capture. And that part still holds true. But the goal for this entire podcast is to bring light to just so many facets of the birth experience, from preconception through postpartum. I think initially I did not have as much emphasis on postpartum, and now that I'm 6 months postpartum, baby, it needs to be talked about because I wasn't ready. I was not ready. Even as a birth worker, even as a person who has a million friends who are mothers, I felt like I was completely not prepared for my postpartum journey. I had little snippets that did help, but overall, I just didn't know what I didn't know. And that is the beauty of having your own journey. The beauty of the specific space that I am and the passion that I have is that my biggest thing is build your birth team so that you know who to ask questions to when you come across problems. And that is 100% what I did have and I'm grateful for. So all that to say, we are going to be getting into the depths of preconception, pregnancy, labor and birth, and postpartum, along with a lot of my personal experiences that I've had. I didn't initially plan to share so much of my journey, just because honestly, I guess I wasn't ready. And now I can see how God has given me this journey so that I would be able to journey with other women. And so that is what I want to do. I have some stories from my trying to conceive phase where we were trying for 3 years, and how we actually became pregnant is a wild story. I have a miscarriage that I experienced, and that was a wild story. Even during my pregnancy and experiencing grief during pregnancy, but even my baby was breech up until 36 weeks, and I had to have a procedure to turn her. All these things that are sometimes not talked about, but a lot of people experience. And so coming from my professional experience and now also coming from my personal experience, I'm excited to just talk to amazing women who have trusted God in their circumstances, and share the insights that I have gained from the Lord through my experiences. And I want to hear from you all. I want to know what resonates with you. I want to know what maybe you never heard of before. Like that lady with the list. If you're on TikTok, you know. By the way, follow me on TikTok at Confident Care Birth Co. And that's TikTok and Instagram. But yes, I really want this to be a space of engagement. I really want it to be a space for the community of Christian women who are Black Christian women, because we are a pocket that can sometimes be forgotten about. And love my sisters from all different ethnicities and races, but it's also important to experience the camaraderie and the safety net that can come from being with women who look like you and have had experiences like you. And so if that sounds like something that you're very interested in, go ahead and subscribe right now, and also share it with a friend so we can be on the journey together. I look forward to many more podcasts. I'm committed to this content for the long haul, and I hope that you will enjoy it for the long haul. Okay, that's all for this episode. We'll see you on the next one. I think on my first episode, I said, stay Black, stay beautiful, and Christ-like. So I'll end it off with that. Still working on another catchy outro.